So, I'm sure you all have heard that the Nintendo Switch 2 has been released, unless you're living under a rock. And I'm sure you've also heard that the prices are too high. I'm very concerned about how much the price is raised for how little we're getting, but I'm more concerned with the design philosophy and the anti-consumerist practices that Nintendo is using these days. But people have talked about that enough already. What I want to talk about is King Liang of Plainrock124, who has given up his soul for money. Now he makes videos for money, and I guess it's working because he keeps doing it. But even he knows that the Nintendo Switch 2 is being made with these anti-consumer philosophies in mind, like game key cards. That's a pretty anti-consumer feature. You want to have to bother with a physical cartridge and still have all of the ownership you don't get with digital. Excellent job, Nintendo. Excellent move for centralization and control over the things that should be mine. And I'm paying more for this centralization and control by large corporations and the wealthy. And oh boy, do I love bending over for large corporations. No, Nintendo, not going to happen. Many things must change in 5 years for me to even think for more than a second about buying a Nintendo Switch 2 again. I see no need. I have nothing to gain. I have much to lose, the least of which being $500, more being what I have in the future with the rights to my property. The more Nintendo makes moves toward this, the more they control it, the less I control it. The more they control it, the less I control it. It's that simple. And I don't want that to be the case. But even King Liang of Plainrock124, he's talked about this, and he said virtual game cards are certainly very anti-consumerist, indeed, and he recognizes this. So, what does he do? Well, of course he goes to buy one. And then he's acting like people hate him because he smashed a Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, yeah. People hate me just because I smashed stuff. Just because I smashed it. No, King, no. No. People don't hate you because you're smashing stuff, King. People don't hate you even because you're smashing new tech. But I, King, I am very upset with you, indeed, right now, because you bought a Nintendo Switch 2, even though you recognize that Nintendo has implemented many anti-consumer practices as of late, and the Nintendo Switch 2 is just the latest evolution of it, and also the strongest. It's not looking good. If Nintendo makes profit on the Nintendo Switch 2, that means they win. And if they win, what does that mean? It means they can more efficiently extract money from their consumers. More profit, more money at the expense of what? Our ownership and our quality of our games. There's a reason the Nintendo Switch 2 was such a low-risk endeavor. They hardly changed much. They upgraded the hardware, added a couple new features, made some games. Most of them, I mean, I'm not impressed with Mario Kart World. I don't really know why people are. It didn't look that much different from Mario Kart 8. I'm not at all impressed with the fact that you need to buy upgrades to be able to use the hardware that comes with the console for games that weren't games that were developed for the Switch 1, like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. And sure, you can play those on the Switch 2, which is that level of backward compatibility had better be a bare minimum, so at least they did that. But even if I wanted to play them, if I want to utilize the graphics, the hardware from the console that I paid for to get better graphics and a better frame rate, then I need to also buy an upgrade. Spend money, spend money, spend money. Spend money so you can use a button on your controllers. Spend money so that you can have a subscription for game chat, which is what would make the C button useful. Spend money so that you can use the hardware that you paid for. Spend money, spend money, spend money. I'm tired of them trying to make me spend money. Me and everyone else, and it's not right. It's not right. But I'll tell you what is extremely not righteous. King Liang, this is why I'm displeased with him, went out and bought a Nintendo Switch 2. I don't care that he smashed it. I don't care that he did it in a line in front of people. I don't care that he did it because it was new. I don't care about the waste. I care that he bought one. I care that he bought one and voted with his wallet for Nintendo when he could have not bought one, and showed Nintendo that he, as a Nintendo fanboy and lover, would not stand for this behavior from them. He had the chance to do something great with that, and he didn't do it. Instead, he bought one, and he smashed it. I don't care what he did with it afterwards. I care that he bought the damn thing. And so, this, I tell you, this is how I feel about King Liang now, and this is how I feel. That he bought one. It's not right to buy things when you know they have features against you at an unacceptable rate. It's not right to just buy things anyway. It's not right that it works for people to still support companies like this so that they can make videos for content, and that it works. That it works. If people can buy these things and make money off of their content, no matter what they do with it, and they make more than it costs to buy the thing, then it works. And it sucks if this is what works. Then Nintendo can just win by doing almost nothing. Nothing except, or nothing that's good for the consumer anyway. And that's why I'm so angry. I'm very angry with King. He needs to go back and find his soul, and find its spine, and be able to say no to buying something even from a company he says he supports. Because why should you support a company if they fail to support you? And that is all I have to say.